Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to another One Sheet Wonder Wednesday. Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. A few reminders first. What you're seeing here is a sample of the new stamp sets that are coming out tomorrow, and I am going to be doing an online Stamp-A-Stack. You can register for that starting tomorrow. You will need the stamp sets to complete your projects. And this is just for reference. The stamp sets I will be using are using the online exclusives, the Very Merry Christmas, Horse and Sleigh, Trucking Along, and the Hope and Peace. So you're definitely going to want to sign up for that early because I have a feeling these stamp sets are going to sell out. So that is just a little graphics to show you some of the projects that I'm working on. Also, that one right there is the free tutorial PDF that you'll get when you place an order with me in July. You'll get one card kit if your order is $50 or less. You'll get 2 card kits if it's $50 or more. You will get that silhouette, but you will need the stamp sets to finish your projects or use any stamp set that you have available. Also for July is my Fun Fold online class with Bright&Beautiful, and you want to sign up for that by July 10th. So let's get started. Oop. There is my Don't Bother Me, I'm stamping t-shirt, which you can get at Stampersdelightshop.com with other stamping apparel, and we do ship to most countries. Okay, now we're going to get started. Need a little more coffee. So what I'm going to be showing you today is the Zany Zoo One Sheet Wonder. And this is available in the annual catalog. There's all the dies. There is that adorable stamp set. I'll also be using, you'll see me use some of the stylish shapes. Everything will be on my blog, Stampersdelight.com, so check it out, including still shots. I will also be using the Cascading Ruffles embossing folder. So we are going to take a piece of that adorable paper from Zany Zoo, and I am going to cut that at 3 inches. So we have 3 inches, then just slide it through 3 inches. And then we're going to flip it the other way and cut it at 6 inches. And designer series paper, you can do a few of those at one time. So we're going to bring it in at 6 inches and cut that. Again, at 6 inches. You're going to make 8 One Sheet Wonder cards. You're going to need some card bases. And those are 9 by 7.5. And we're going to score those at 3 3/4. So again, it's 9. This is 9 by 7.5. We're going to go at 3 3/4. And we're going to score all those. I already folded this one so you could see. I'm using some Pool Party, some Lemon Lime Twist, and some Petal Pink. All the measurements and still shots will be at Stampersdelight.com. Make sure you don't use that cutting blade. This one I already scored. How many of you have done that? Definitely done that a few times. Sometimes I've done it live. Okay. There we have our 8 card bases. So we're going to take those in my bone folder. Must-have tools, your paper trimmer, bone folder, take your pick tool, cord, but I'll give it a good burnishing. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, leave me a comment. And if you'd like to join my team, just click on Join the Team. I'd love to have you. Lots of perks there. Stamp It Up website, my team Facebook page, my team chats, virtual swaps. Okay, so there's my 8 card bases. Now, the next thing you're going to need is coordinating cardstock. And you can see I've done a lot of those here already. And these are 3.5 by 8.5. And you can see I've done the cascading ruffles because I thought that went nice with what I was going to do. So let me show you how I did that, because of course your embossing folder is not as long as this card. So I took this piece of 3.5 by 8.5, and I took my cascading ruffles and I wanted them going down, so I'm going to slide that in here about halfway. I know a lot of you said you like the one sheet wonder, so I will continue with that. As long as you watch, I will continue. Also, thank you for watching my Sweet and Simple Stamping Sunday, which I'm alternating with my Scrapbook Sunday 101. That was a huge hit, and I will continue with those. And what I did was I just flipped it over. I'm not too worried about the middle piece. You're not going to see that. And I'm just going to put that in this way. And there I have my cascading ruffles. I've already cut a lot of this out, excuse me, ahead of time. So 8 card bases, 8 of these next layers. You're going to need 8 insert whites, which are the same size, 3.5 by 8.5. And then, of course, your designer series paper. Also, what you are going to need is from those dies, you're going to need 16 of these little curtains, because you're going to need 2 for each card. So I pre-cut all those out from the Zany Zoo. And you're going to need 8 of the top portion. I have those all cut out. Now, what I've also done is using that 2 3/8 punch, I've punched out 8 of the basic black circles. And using the smaller ones, I went through the designer series paper. Let me just show you here. Since I used up some of my paper, I have a few more here. What I did was I used some of those dies to cut out different pieces that don't have the dies. I'm sorry. I cut out the dies, the ones that we had, and for ones that we didn't, I used the punch. So you can see here I used the dies, and anything that didn't have a die that went with the set, I used my punch or the stylish shapes. So I have a bunch of these here. Let's take a look at those. These are the ones that I used the dies on. Here I did some fussy cutting for things that didn't have dies and didn't fit in those circles. So I have a lot of little pieces here cut ahead of time so that I can make these cards. The other thing that you're going to need is 8 sentiments pieces, which of course are with the dies. All right, so now I got everything done here. Let's go ahead and put these together. I'm going to bring in these pieces first, and this. And I find it easier to use the liquid glue for that top portion. So we're going to take these and make sure I have one at a time here. I'm going to add some liquid glue. So the one sheet wonders are great because you can do this step by step. There's one. It's also a great way to use up extra designer series paper. I chose the designer series paper with the music notes because, as you can see, they're on stage. Some of them are on stage singing. So let's just get that done. Again, don't forget, tomorrow is July 6th, and you can sign up for my first ever online Stamp-A-Stack with the new online exclusives. Also, don't forget to check out the clearance rack, which will be updated tomorrow. So much going on. We also have bonus days. Forgot to mention that. In the month of July, every $50 that you spend, you'll get a coupon code for $5. And you can redeem that in August. So a lot going on in July. A lot of good things going on in July. Make sure I'm in camera view here. The nice thing about these little dies like this is you can use any scraps that you have too. Let's cut these out. Nothing like getting a lot of cards done from one piece of designer series paper. Okay, those are done. I'm going to bring them back in. And now I'm going to start with these little pieces. For these, I am going to use dimensionals. So I have some of these strips left from other projects. So let's use those. But you can use also your regular dimensionals. So we're going to go ahead and put some of these on here. I think those are too long, but I could cut them. I'll go ahead and add these. Also, just as a reminder, I am going to be giving away one of those cute little boho blue mini embossing machines when I reach my goal of the incentive trip for 2024. And if you placed an order with me starting in June 1st, you are already in that drawing. And I will do that live. Only 1% of demonstrators earn these trips. And I am about 1,000 points away from earning that. And somebody had asked me, what are the points dollar value? Yes, they are. I'm really looking forward to that. I want to take my son and daughter-in-law on that trip with me because they actually never got to go on a honeymoon. They got married during COVID. My husband and I wanted to take them to Norway. Unfortunately, God had other plans for that. So I am going to take them to Mexico in 2024. Okay, so we're just adding these. These strips work out great. Now, the strips actually come long like this. These are left over from Paper Pumpkin, so that's why I'm using them up. But the strips of our adhesive dimensionals work great for a lot of projects. Don't need that many. this off here so I can see it better. And as always, I cut the outer edges to use those up. Don't throw those out. They are usable. That one, oh, this one, let's cut that. There we go. Oh, that one came right off. That's a little big. We'll leave that for something else. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter. Each month, sometimes more than once a month, you will get a free downloadable PDF on one of these projects that I've done. They're usually from my Fun Fold Fridays. So you can watch the video and then download the free PDF. And that's available no matter where you are, so definitely sign up for my newsletter. Again, all the links are below. You can never have enough ideas, right? We're getting there. What I like to do when I'm doing one sheet wonders are cut everything out so I have everything ready to go. Cut your cardstock, make little piles here of all these other little things. And these little pieces get all over. I think that one I might have put on the wrong side. Let's see if I can lift that up. Nope, that's all right. You'll never know. All right, getting down to the bottom of this one. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and cut some of these side pieces off. I love the fact that there's 2 of these dies in this bundle. Let's get this on the right side here. I get asked a lot about doing videos, live presentations, and a lot of people tell me they're nervous about doing that. They're nervous about making a mistake. Well, if you watch me, you know I make mistakes, but it's all good. It's all about stamping. It's all about fun. So if you're trying or thinking about doing live videos or recorded videos, because I don't edit anything, just go for it. Nobody's perfect in stamping. As my friend says, just creative differences. This one doesn't want to come off. There we go. And 2 more. Make sure we got these on the right side here. All right, so we are going to take this strip. I keep 1 pair of scissors just for cutting these kind of things out. One more. And then get rid of all this out of the way. Okay. Now I have all of these. These are going to go on my card base. My card, the second layer, not my card base. There's my card base. Some of these I'm going to add ribbon to, and some I'm not. Okay, so the petal pink, maybe I'll just add ribbon to all of them. I am going to put over there, and for the green, I'm going to add that petal pink. So I'm going to flip those over. Maybe I'll just add ribbon on all of them. And I'm just going to put a little glue here. And these combination ribbon is also from the Zany Zoo collection. And really, it doesn't matter which side you use on this embossed piece. If you don't want to use the ribbon, you don't have to. All right, so now I want to put my green ones down before I lose them. So the green is going to go on the petal pink and the pool party. So I'm going to add those to the front right here of my slimline card. I'm using way more glue than I have to on these. And this one. Not sure what happened to that one. I'll have to take a look at that. I think I might have cut that one wrong. Okay. All right. Now the pink ones, I'm going to use the green. See, I just put a little glue on the back side to hold that ribbon into place. That side didn't want to stick. I got to add a little more glue there. And I just ran out of my Stampin' Seal. Let me grab my other one. There we go. This one was the one I was playing around with. Sometimes I cut the cardstock and then fold it the wrong way. I know you've all done that too. And one more. Okay, let's put these on the card base. So for Stampin' Seal, you really only have to do this instead of making one long line. This way you'll save that. A lot of people ask me how I know what colors to use. On the back of your designer series paper, it tells you what colors coordinate. Now, I do use that as a guide, but sometimes I just do whatever I want. But you can use it as a guide. Don't forget to share my videos. Also, tell all your friends to watch me. The more people and the more views I get, the more videos I can do. Okay, so we are short one because I did fold that oddly. So let me grab another piece of Pool Party. And you'll get to see me cut this. So again, these bases over here. This is cut 9 inches by 7.5. And then scored at 3 3/4. There we go. And put this one on there. Now I have all my card bases done, just like that. I'm going to bring in these little guys, and I'm going to glue them to the front. So it looks like a little theater. Aren't these cute? It's so easy, and so many you can make. I like cards sometimes, well, a lot of times, that I can mass produce. I forgot one here. Or was that my extra? I think that was my extra. We should have 8. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that was my extra one. That was the extra that I did from my sample. Okay, so now we have 8 cards. Now we're going to bring in those black circles. And they're going to go right here. A little crooked. I want to fix that. There we go. And now all I have to do is figure out which little guy I want to use. So I'm going to start with this little guy. He's so cute. I'm going to go around and cut these. These are my regular dimensionals, the edges. He's going to be put right in the center of that. Let's see, this one I'm going to use the little singing turtle. Got the banjo playing animal here. We'll use that too. This one is too large because I already cut that out. That's for something else. Okay, so then let's grab the ones that I either fussy cut or use the dies for. So I think I'll use this guy right here. And you can color that too with our markers or our blends. I'm not going to today, but I could. Got the little raccoon. This little guy here with the birthday present. Little doggy. A little ballerina. This one I did cut with the dies that come with the Zany Zoo. She's on stage. And then let's see, what last one do I want to use? I guess I'll use the little frog again. Oh no, let's use this little ballerina. Oh, I have this one too. I like both of those. We're going to use the koala bear. I love koala bears. I want to go to Australia so I can see koala bears and kangaroos. Okay. And you can see I have lots of extras left because I cut out extras to show you. Move this out of the way. All right. Next. Remember, 8 cards out of that one sheet. We are going to bring in the little banners that I did ahead of time. I'm going to bring in the lemon lime twist. So happy they brought that back. I'm going to stamp these with happy birthday to you. And one more up here. Okay. Now I'm going to take some more dimensionals. And I'm going to do those up here and down here. I think I'll grab my little minis here. So it holds it over the ribbon. So what I like to do when I have ribbon is I'll put a dimensional here and here so it goes over the ribbon. Holds it into place. No, it got stuck on my finger. There's also in the dies a little tassel you can put there. So definitely check this bundle or suite out. I think a lot of people might miss that, thinking it's for kids, which it could be, but it's just a nice whimsical little set. Couple more here. Lots of dimensional backings all over the place. They'll be following me upstairs, getting on everything up there, including my cat. And the last one. Okay, there's our 8 cards. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Now we're going to stamp the insides. And the inside saying says, something great to celebrate you. We're going to go ahead and stamp all of these again in the lemon lime twist. So glad they brought that back. What is your favorite returning color? And what is your favorite new not in color, but, well, it could be an in color. One that they brought back and one that's new. I love Azure Afternoon. Probably one of my favorites. And probably the one I like the most, I don't know, it's so hard, that they brought back was Berry Burst. Maybe Pretty Peacock? Berry Burst. Pretty Peacock. I don't know. I love them all. I'm going to use some of these stamps now. And here's the singing turtle. Remember, they're all singing happy birthday, so you can use whichever. I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and we'll bring in the little squirrel. And you can use these guys for your envelopes. You can also use them on your envelopes. You can color them in. And we're going to bring in Rocky Raccoon here. And how about the little ballerina? So those are some of the different stamps. And the one that I didn't use, and he's so cute, is the alligator riding a bicycle. So now we are going to put those inside. And let's see, we'll do this one. They are just too cute. A little ballerina one for the ballerina. So you can see there's the stamp. This is the die that I cut it out from the designer series paper, but it also cuts out that stamp. Okay, I'm thinking this is probably maybe my favorite one sheet wonder right now. Okay, I just want to separate these now. Do the greens and the pink. And I'm just going to tie a couple of bows. Grab my ribbon scissors. And you've heard me say this 100 times. I wish these would come back. Stampin' Up! If you're listening. Bring back the ribbon scissors. I had 2 pair. I think my son confiscated a pair. He works out in Hollywood, and he does love our Stampin' Up! Products. Glue that there. Put that one right there. Take this one. Stamp and Seal works great for the ribbon. I'm going to add that one. Oh, I'm going to fix that one first. There we go. I'm going to add that one right there. Now we'll do a couple of lemon lime twist. I think I had said I wasn't going to use the ribbon on all of them, but I decided to. This is a little thin. Tie's really nice. You just have to get it in there. My nails get in the way sometimes. It's all good. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. If I had decided I was going to use the ribbon on all of them, I probably would have had some of these bows done ahead of time. While I'm doing this is the time to grab your coffee and grab your tea. Or if it's an evening and you're watching this, whatever you are drinking. Maybe a nice little glass of wine at night. And the last one. And there we have the 8 cards. Now, to finish it off with some gems, we do have some lemon lime gems in the tinsel 4-pack, I believe it is. However, I've used all mine and I'm waiting for my new order. So guess what? Parakeet Parade works just as nice. And these are the 2024 in color pearls. So you can use these. And that's what I'm going to do. Add a couple of pearls here to finish it off. There we go. These pearls are absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you can see them. They're iridescent. I love them. But I love all our gems. So again, don't forget tomorrow is July 6th. You want to get in on that online exclusive. If you have any questions or problems finding it, let me know. My registration for the online Stamp-A-Stack will be going out tomorrow. For the online Stamp-A-Stack, you do have to sign up by the 15th of the month. It'll go out approximately the 25th, but you do need to sign up. And also the online fun fold, you have to sign up by the 10th. That's all in the description below. And there I have 8 cards from 1 pack of designer series paper. Now, I know you're all asking, well, what envelopes? I was lucky enough to grab extras of the slimline envelopes that we sold. I think it was 2 years ago, and I grabbed those. and they fit nicely in here. If you have those, just use those. They do fit in there. See? But if you don't, go to the dollar store. This one I keep as a sample, but it's stamped with hearts. This is our regular, what is it, number 10 business envelope. Get them at the dollar store, like 100 of them. Look how nicely they fit in there. So business envelopes work perfect. Now, I know a lot of you are asking, well, does it cost extra to send them? They may. I don't know. What I do is I put a regular stamp on it and send it through the post office. I'm sure if you take it to the post office, they're going to say, oh, it's, you know, too long. You need a couple extras. But there are all the cards. I hope you enjoyed this week's One Sheet Wonder Wednesday. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook. Leave me a comment and a thumbs up. Sign up for my newsletter, and I'd love to have you on my team. Until next time, keep on stamping, Stampers. Bye.